That's a good question. Well, you and me can be with Cage Coop.
Huh?
I said you and me can be with Cage Coop.
Hey, when you were in high school, did you go to state champ?
No.
Why?
I'd like to get down to bleachers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They sent it to me. $41. But a chance to go on top. No idea.
Complete the three-point play.
Noah. Shoot.
Oh!
Got a foul. Got a foul. Got a foul. Got a foul. What are we doing? Got a foul.
Timeout red with 11 seconds.
Okay. I don't know shit.
That didn't sound too good either.
You watch this game for 20 years and you don't still don't know shit. Dumb bastard. That's like a friend. What do you think, Chuck? Are they going to go to overtime?
Got ourselves a overtime game in junior varsity in the making. Man. Wow. What if he just sucked that though? I know. What about him? You think he's got a future on varsity? Oh. Well, I've never really seen a foul shot off the backboard, but hey. And we're live at Garcia Gymnasium, just trying to get set here camera-wise, but audio-wise we're still good here. Chuck, that was an amazing JV finish.
Oh my goodness, what an exciting game. What a prelude for what we hope will be exciting in the varsity as well. 42-41, a clutch free throw made by Ian McConnell.
Yep, Ian McConnell gets one, and they, what was it, 42-41?
42-41, their third win of the season.
Exactly. It was looking like an overtime finish, Chuck, and then all of a sudden, there you go. But we'll play this intro here real quick, and then we'll come back, talk a little bit more about that in our Conneaut Spartans varsity right after this on WOW Sports.
Conneaut Spartans basketball on WOW TV, 1360 and WOW 102.9. And always free. Brought to you by our great Spartan sponsors, Conneaut Dairy Queen. Enjoy lunch, dinner, or a delicious treat soon at your Conneaut DQ. Chris Breck State Farm Insurance, here to help life go right. Conneaut Savings Bank, Come grow with us in Conneaut and Austinburg. University Hospital Conneaut Medical Center, celebrating 100 years of advancing the science of health and the art of compassion. Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store, not lower quality, just the lowest prices.
Our next broadcast will be 1 week from tomorrow. It'll be an afternoon game against the Brookfield Warriors. Ben and I, that's a 1 o'clock JV start, so at about 2:30 varsity start.
Yep. And sorry if you're just joining us as well too at Garsh Gymnasium. We're just getting started here. We're going through the motions of the national anthem and the starting 5 for each team.
We're going through the motions.
Going through the motions as we do every game, but we always got to pay tribute as well to those in armed services as well. And
As long as we're not causing a commotion.
Right.
Oh well.
But if you just joined us, Coach Tim Talbacca for the Chris Breck State Farm Insurance Coaches Show was just talking about Duncan Moy, one of the best players for the Braves, top 30 player in the state of Ohio tonight. He's going to be one of the key guys to lock in.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Garcia Gymnasium, home of the Conneaut Spartans. Tonight, the Spartans will be playing the visiting Badger Braves. Conneaut High School and Badger High School wish to make a special note that good sportsmanship is an important part of all athletic events. Both schools require all athletes, coaches, and fans to practice only positive support before, during, and after all contests, including cheers, signs, and vocal encouragement. We hope you enjoy the game and help make it a rewarding experience for all involved. Remember, good sportsmanship is everyone's responsibility. And now, prior to our team introductions, to honor the United States of America, please stand. Everyone remember to remove your hats, and as a special note, veterans and military personnel not in uniform may military salute the United States flag. For a performance and presentation of the national anthem by Conneaut Area City Schools choral members, Amelia Sanford, Quinn Copeland, Kenzie Bennett, and Aurelia Huya. Directed by Mr. Austin Blair.
And that was your national anthem. And we're getting set for this game against the Badger Braves. Your Conneaut Spartans hosting tonight on the hardwood, as Chuck was just saying. It's not about what's on paper, it's about what's on the hardwood. We will see. This is a 9-0 team from Division 4. Very talented team. Moy, the number 5 forward, top 30 player in the state. They got another 6'6" player as well, number 32. That's a big challenge on the glass. And Coach Tim Talbacca for the Chris Breck State Farm Insurance Coaches Show just said that number 5 is definitely going to be a big key for him for sure. And then they got a couple of good guards, as I was just mentioning. Number 20, Hamilton, and number 24, Alex Butler. And number 3 as well is going to start. Preston Garasitano, I believe is how you pronounce it. But Coach Tim was just talking about how it was a big confidence booster. That St. John's win on Tuesday was a big boost for them. They played really well and overall as a team. And this JV game that we were just talking about earlier, it was nearly a nail-biter game that almost turned into an overtime thriller, but right at the end, JV guys sealed it. Noah Ham and a couple other guys sunk their baskets for Conneaut, and they pulled out a 42-41 win with a foul shot right at the end. So that's definitely adding a lot of momentum for this Conneaut Spartans team. And it's definitely, there's a lot of things really to key in for Conneaut. I think for Ben Anzervitz, I think it's a statement game for him. He's only got 2 games left in his high school career. This one, and then on Tuesday will be his last one. After that, he will not be able to play due to restrictions from transfer rules.
We have the starters, Ben, for the Conneaut Spartans: Zach Rice, Chance Loomis, Gavin Hedrick, Ben Anzervitz, and Larry Ham. And for the Badger Braves, Preston Garasitano, Duncan Moy, Lewis Flowers, Brad Hamilton, and Cole Burnett. And we are ready to go here tonight at Garsh Gymnasium, home of the Conneaut Spartans.
Yep.
Larry Ham, a little jump against Duncan Moy. And we are about ready to get the show on the road. Let's see what this Badger team is all about. They're going to get the opening tap, and we are ready to go.
Larry Ham had a pretty good jump, but Moy just kind of forced his way up and over.
Hamilton dribbling out front. Hamilton over on the right side. Now top of the circle. Here goes a Hamilton shot. No good.
Number
Rebounded
10.
by the Badger team, but Larry Ham took it away, and Conneaut will start on offense, trying to score first here tonight.
Yep, nice block by Larry.
Anzervitz, baseline jumper short, rebounded by Hamilton, or
Yep.
Flowers, I should say. Here's Moy with a shot. It's up, and it is in and out. And Larry Ham with a big rebound.
Yeah, nice good shot and move crossover by Moy, but just couldn't quite drop. In and out.
Loomis with the ball on the right side. Chuck Guglielmo and Ben Jarvie with you on 1360 WOW, 102.9 FM, and on WOW YouTube TV. Chuck Guglielmo along with Bob Shacko on the cable channels and online at ConneautOhio.gov. A little more than a minute in here, opening quarter. Neither team has hit the scoreboard yet. Here goes a corner shot. It is no good. In and out. Rebound back up, no good. And the Spartans come up with a rebound.
Yep, nice rebound by Hedrick over top of number 32. Man, that was a hard fought by Cole Burnett. And he fights for it and then draws a foul against him for the reach-in. Great move by Hedrick.
You know, when you think about it's going to be tough to beat Badger tonight, let's remember Fairport Harbor beat Pymatuning Valley.
Yes.
All right.
On short rest, but it was definitely a loss. Yeah.
Anzervitz out to Ham. Rice to Loomis. Give to Rice. Top of the circles, Hedrick over to Loomis. Loomis, top of the key jumper is up and in.
Wow, that was a good shot. It almost rolled right out, but lucky for Conneaut on that one.
Chance Loomis has an 8-game streak of double-digit scoring. Can he make it 9?
Conneaut opens up the game as well. Gets the first score. Hard to believe.
And the the Braves have it. Garasitano over here on the right side. Into the lane, up with a shot is Hamilton. It's no good. Conneaut comes up with a rebound.
Nice steal by Larry. And
Lewis on the drive. Loomis on the drive. No good. Here come the Braves. Here comes Garasitano. He drives and scores.
Yeah, on the block down the other way by Moy. Garasitano gets 2 and ties it up for Badger.
We are tied at 2. Loomis goes up for the long jumper. It's good. It's a 2-pointer.
And it was a good shot by Loomis. Really feeling his shot right now. 2 for 2 so far for Loomis.
Hamilton Over to Garissatano. Down to Flowers. Back to Garissatano. He shoots it up and good for 3. 5-4 in favor of Badger. Over to Hendrick. Now inside to Anzovitz. He lost the ball. Here's Moy. Going to go over Loomis and put it up and in. Duncan Moy with his first 2. And it's a 7-4 game in favor of the Badger Braves. Got a foul on Moy.
Yep. Yeah, it was definitely a reach in, but good for Anzovitz to try to get around him like that. He's got to be very careful not to get trapped.
Oh. Anzovitz, nothing he could really do.
Wow,
all the way the other end, Hamilton misses it.
And good outlet pass, but it doesn't drop. Trying to get to Hamilton.
Here comes Loomis. Out to Ham for 3. His brother hit a bunch in the JV, but he misses that one. Larry does.
And Zach
that's
trying to
okay.
close in on him.
That's okay. He took the shot. Moy took a shot and missed. Hedrick with a rebound.
Hedrick holding his own against these guys.
Into the corner, Rice. Lance. Now over to Anzovitz.
And
backhand layup, good.
Backhand layup, nice one by Anzovitz. He gets 2.
7-6 in favor of the Braves. And Garissatano give to Hamilton out front, being guarded by Loomis. Long bomb, short rebound. Taken away by Hedrick, but we got a foul on Hedrick, I believe. 3:39 to go. Badger coach is complaining about an illegally equipped player, Chance Loomis.
How so?
I don't know.
He's got the wrong shoes. That must be it, huh?
Well, if that's the case, everybody's got a different pair on.
Yeah.
Don't know, but we're about ready to find out, I think.
Oh, he's got different. No, I don't know. I was going to say he's got different shorts on.
I don't know if he had some jewelry or something.
I don't know.
Whatever it is, it looks like it'll be the Spartans on defense here.
Yeah, their Badger coach seems to be very heads up, though.
Give to Garissatano. Hamilton has it. Now over to Garissatano. He moves inside, pulls it out to a wide open Hamilton from the corner. He misses the shot. Costin way up for the rebound.
Yep.
2-on-1. Here comes Loomis up with a jumper. It's good.
Wow. Chance is feeling his shot tonight, and he's going to have himself a real big game.
6 first quarter points for Chance Loomis. 8-7. Conneaut on top. Garissatano pitches it out to Hamilton. Coming up on 3 minutes to play here in the opening quarter. Over to Garissatano, wing shot good. Garissatano has 7 points. Back we go the other way. Here goes Anzovitz for a wide open 3, too long.
And they got to be a little bit more selective with their shot, but
Moy going to the hole, and he hits the deck. He'll go the line for 2,
wow.
And he is down.
And that's the second injury like that we've seen. In the JV game, we had a really hard fall as well.
And he's quickly up.
Yeah, he's got landed on his lower back. He definitely plays really quick for such a big guy, so that also is unfortunate because then he lands a little heavy, usually coming back down, giving his all to try to get up to the basket.
Duncan Moy will go to the line for 2 shots. First one, good.
This foul shot as well brought to you by University Hospital, Conneaut Medical Center, advancing the science of health and the art of compassion.
And Moy made the second one, and it's a 3-point game. Badger on top. Rice, give to Costin in the right corner, out to Loomis. Loomis give to Ham. Ham moving along the baseline, pitches it out to J.R. Hutchison, who shoots it from the corner, and it will not go. We've got a foul on Conneaut.
Yep. I think Moy was going for the rebound again. He goes down again. Man, they're really getting to him, though.
Moy looks like he's hurting. He's coming out for a minute.
Yep.
I think.
Yep, that was the second fall. I mean, the referees would be dumb not to tell the coach to pull him for a bit.
No, he's not coming out.
Oh, man. Okay.
Looked like he was heading for the bench, but.
Okay, he's staying in. It's 11-8 in favor of the Braves.
Hamilton to Gurusatano along the baseline, pitches it back out, turnover.
And Garrisatano just dropped it, not really holding it very smoothly. Badger, for being a 9-0 team, they have their faults to them, Chuck. They have a couple passing issues that they need, a couple cues that they need to work on a little bit.
2:02 to play in the first quarter. 3-point game. Costin with a ball, wide open over here in the left corner is Ham. Nobody sees him. Loomis now has it.
Loomis is probably going to take another shot. He's been on fire so far in this quarter.
Rice for three.
Oh, no.
Missed it.
Conneaut playing very good defense, though, I must say.
Hamilton up and in.
That one a little too easy, unfortunately.
It's a 5-point lead now. 1.5 minutes to play in the first. Rice. JR from the corner. Missed it.
It was a pretty good shot,
But that's okay. He shot it.
Yep.
He was open. He took the shot. That's all you can ask for. Better than a turnover.
Yep,
Speaking of turnovers, there's a you walk too much one for Badger. 13-8. They have the lead. 1:17 to play opening quarter.
Yep. They've been holding it very close, Chuck, so you got to be very optimistic for Conneaut.
And they've had some good open threes that just didn't go in.
No, Chance Loomis is shooting really well, but otherwise every other Spartan has not shot well.
JR off his hands.
Oh, man, I thought it got stripped from him, but no, I think it just came right out of his hands.
Coming up on 1 minute to play in the opening quarter. Hamilton. Goes a three by Hamilton. No good. Rebound J.R. Hutchison. Give to Loomis. Loomis. And the ball is out of bounds to...
Yeah, it's staying with Conneaut.
Staying with the Spartans.
Yep. Conneaut, the Badger coach definitely wanted to have it turned around, but unfortunately no for him.
Anzovitz to Costa, top of the circle. To J.R. Hutchison. Give to Anzovitz. Anzovitz underneath Costin up and in.
Nice backdoor pass. Androvitz found Costin down low. He's very elusive back there. Nate Costin really plays well for not the biggest guy down low.
13-10. All poked in the air.
Oh, no one got it.
Underneath to Burnett. He goes up. Traveling violation.
Yeah. I was going to say stepped out, but...
Cole Burnett called for the travel. And the Spartans have a chance to pull to within one or perhaps even tie this at the end of the quarter as they have 18 seconds to use. Rice. Oh, kick ball.
Yeah, you can't kick it, but I guess at least they stopped the clock and stopped the drive here.
Wrong sport, right? You can only do that in soccer.
Soccer, or yeah, that's about it. Yeah, no handball action, right?
Hedrick, he's going up. He's going to go to the line.
Hey, you get your best foul shooter at the line, Chuck. This is what you want, right?
Yep. Let's add to that lead in the free throw percentage.
Hey, this foul as well, and these two shots for Conneaut brought to you by your Conneaut Dairy Queen. They sponsor the Dairy Queen Player of the Game. The first one is good. The Blizzard of the month is the Reese's Take 5, and also you got your Cheeseburger Lovers deal, always available, 2 singles for $5 or 2 doubles for $7. Go to the Dairy Queen right now. You got the Dairy Queen ice cream cakes for Valentine's Day. Utilize them now. And the second one's good. That's 2 for 2 there.
Yes,
for Hedrick.
it is. And he's got 2 points. And no good there. Back up by Gurusatano. It's no good. Wave it off. And the first quarter is history. Badger, 13. Conneaut, 12.
I got to say, they played really well that quarter. We'll take this brief timeout and then come back for second quarter action on WOW Sports.
Second quarter underway. Rice inbounds to Loomis. 13-12 Badger. Anzervitz with the ball. Anzervitz pulls up for the short jumper. No. Rebounded by Moy.
A little bit more time.
Rice on him. Moy takes it to the hole. Puts it up. Off the iron. Rebound Burnett. Fights it back up. No good. Rebound Anzervitz. And he's hit hard to the floor.
Yeah, and you know what, too? I'm surprised they didn't call a charge against Moy. Jump ball. Yeah.
Is that what they called?
They called it a jump ball, so it's staying with Badger.
Oh, my. Hamilton will inbound. Underneath.
And wow.
Foul on Larry Ham.
I think, or Zach, maybe. Might have been Zach. Playing him real tight. Oh, no, it was Larry. You're right.
It's going to send Duncan Moy to the line where he's 2 for 2.
They've definitely played these guys real good. And the first one is good. Duncan Moy staying in after that big fall in the first quarter. He's still played pretty well for this team. But Conneaut played them really well in that first quarter, Chuck. You got to be happy with it. Second one's good for Badger. 15-12 right now, early in the second.
Turnover. Garissatano. Now what?
Oh, they
Foul
called a
on the
foul on
Spartans.
Loomis. Yep, going up for the block. Garissatano is going to shoot 2.
Conneaut's largest deficit has been 5. First one by Garissatano is good. They're 5 for 5 at the line. He's got 8 points.
Yep.
And finally missed one, but he gets his own rebound and puts it up and in.
And you can't let the shooter get the rebound.
Yeah,
like
that can't happen.
You got to close the lane. Donovan Mitchell did that in the Cavaliers game.
Largest lead of the night. Ham going to go to the line for 2,
Yeah.
or maybe it was a floor foul.
No, he got slapped by, I think, number 32. He should be shooting. No, I guess not.
Nope, they're going to call it a floor foul.
Okay.
I don't think his hands were in motion.
Coach Tim really wanted it, though.
Okay, let's get a basket here. We don't want to fall too far behind. Not against a team that's unbeaten. Rice. Loomis for 3. We need it. Oh. Hamilton now for the Braves. Garissatano misses it. Rebound Anzervitz.
A nice rebound by Anzervitz against the bigger Burnett.
Oh, that was close. Over to Larry Ham. Back to Loomis. Loomis lost the ball. Here comes Hamilton. On the drive, he puts it up and in.
Larry almost had the block. He went for it. And
Timeout.
Yep, they just went on a 7-0 run, Chuck. So Coach Tim.
6:38 to play in the second quarter, and it's an 8-point lead now, 20-12 for the Badger Braves.
Yep. I want to remind you as well, after this quarter, we always have our Halftime recap brought to you by Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices. Save-A-Lot has your inflation-fighting food prices right now better than anyone else, like whole chicken fryers, just 99 cents a pound. Pork spare ribs, $1.69 a pound, plus more through Saturday. Conneaut Save-A-Lot in West Main Road in the plaza. Yep. So we're Conneaut will get it back, obviously, after that timeout. Hopefully they start to calm down a little bit. It seemed like Anzervitz was a little out of place, really, on that last possession.
Rice with the ball, double teamed, poked out of bounds, off Badger.
Yep, for sure.
Rice will inbound just to our left. Doing a little housekeeping over there on the floor by the Badger bench.
Oh, yeah. A little bit of moisture on the floor. You got to take care of it.
Time for a basket here, Ben. Rice into Loomis. Loomis back to Rice. Rice over to Anzervitz. Travel.
That was his first travel call, and you know, he really actually should have got called a couple times before that. So 20-12, 6:22 left to go in this quarter. Conneaut playing them really tightly though, and really good defense to start that first quarter. Might be getting tired though, and they can't lose focus of what they need to do, the objective at hand. That travel, nice defense. Loomis and Costin double team, force that turnover, Chuck. That's what you call good defense right there. That's what you need more of.
6:13 to play, still an 8-point game. And we're going to have an inbounds pass coming from Rice to Loomis. Let's see if we can get that basket this time. Loomis to Anzervitz, back to Loomis. Give to Rice. Rice on the other side to Anzervitz. Now inside Ham, put it up, blocked.
Blocked by Burnett.
All the way down to Hamilton, drives and scores.
Yeah, too easy on the outlet, Bo. When you block like that, you got to be careful and get it down back the other way.
Anzervitz is fouled.
Hamilton gets called with a reach in.
Time for a basket, a big-time basket. Now what?
Yep, referee was just talking to him a little bit to clarify, probably.
Oh, not good.
Don't foul. Nice, Nate. Good hands, Nate. Stay with it, Nate.
Loose on the floor, still loose on the floor, and Costin comes up with it for the Conneaut Spartans.
Man.
Here comes Anzervitz.
Yep.
To Loomis. Loomis up with a shot. No good.
Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with something.
Hamilton drives and scores.
And now they're starting to really pad that lead. They got double the points for Conneaut right now.
Conneaut is yet to score in the quarter. Will this be it? Costin?
No.
Around the iron, no. Rebound Moy.
It's close, but just couldn't quite pull it off.
From the corner, too long. Girasitano there for the rebound.
Stolen. Nice steal by, I think, Ham tipped it away, but Anzervitz comes up with it.
And now he's in the lane, and he has the ball go out of bounds off the Spartans. Anzervitz says no way.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely seemed like it was forced out by the other team, but they're saying it slipped right through his hands.
24-12. An 11-0 run here for Badger in this quarter. Girasitano. Here goes Hamilton. No good. Back up Girasitano. And he's killing them right now. He's got 12 points.
Yeah, they're not even needing the dominance from Moy. No one's rebounding for Conneaut. The only one down there was Ham. No one else was under the hoop.
Rice is called for the travel.
And now it seems like the wheels are falling off for Conneaut here.
Yes.
They need to focus.
The wheels are falling off, and they're not hitting any shots.
And Coach Tim calls a timeout. Very smart play there. So
with a 26-12 lead here by Badger.
Speaking of Coach Tim, that was a great coach's show. If you missed it, he was talking a little bit about the excitement of the JV game. It was a 42-41 thriller that ended with a free throw to put them up one, and that really ended that great spark for Conneaut to come from behind and win that JV game. We want to also thank, of course, Coach Chris Breck as well for sponsoring the Coaches Show. Call him at 593-1191. Consider bundling your insurance coverage and saving money big. Chris Breck State Farm here to help life go right. Another couple things that Coach Tim Talbacca talked about as well was that St. John's game gave him a big spark, a lot of energy. They knew they could get to him early and add to that great lead. I'm not sure what the score was at half, but it was quite a huge gap there at half, and they hung on to win 69-62.
Score at the half there was 43-19.
43-19. So okay, and that has to be by far their best offensive production in a half, right?
No doubt about it.
That's a great half.
A couple games before that, they couldn't even get to that many points total.
Yeah, right.
All right, back we go. Garissatano shoots it to Moy for 3. No good. Rebound to Larry Ham, to Anzovitz. 3-on-1. Anzovitz up with a shot. No good. Rebound controlled by the Braves.
Yeah,
they can't hit any shots.
Did not turn that advantage into anything on the scoreboard.
Who put that in, Ben?
That was Garissatano, our number 3.
He now has 14 points. Tim told us to worry about Moy.
Yep.
He didn't say anything about Garissatano. There's another turnover.
And yeah, Burnett, unfortunately, that was a thrown away pass. You gotta not lead the passes like that.
Moy gets hammered, doesn't he? And he's down again.
Yeah, well, he's kind of throwing his whole body out there just to get to the basket. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy that's not traveling. But
sometimes wondering if he's pulling a LeBron.
Yeah, I know.
LeBron does that all the time.
Well, I'm sure to be that good of a player, I'm sure you gotta win some of those battles with the referees, right?
Yeah. His wrist, I think.
Yeah, his non-shooting wrist.
He's 4 for 4 at the line. We'll see if his wrist is bothering him here. Well, he missed it.
Yeah, he missed that one. This foul shot brought to you by Conneaut Savings Bank. Stop and ask about online and mobile banking. It makes banking transactions fast and easy. Just call them. CSB in Conneaut and in Austinburg. Stop in this weekend.
Got that one. He's got 7. And here comes J.R. Hutchison.
Conneaut has not scored in this quarter. Am I wrong in saying that?
No, you are correct. Hedrick has it. There's the first bucket I thought was going to go in by Larry Ham, but what do I always say? We take shots, they just don't go in.
They look like a sky hook, but kind of a half a hook.
Hamilton misses a 3. Larry Ham jumps high for the rebound. Kind of surprised we haven't seen Noah Ham in this game after his hot JV game.
Yeah, I know. He'd still be feeling that shot. We might see him later in the game, but he's probably exhausted as well, too. He definitely needs some rest, and you only have so much minutes that you can play, I know, between JV and varsity. He played a lot of minutes in that JV game, and they really needed him to pull that one out.
Loomis to Rice to Loomis. Larry Ham shoots it up and in. First points of this quarter.
That was one of the more impressive offensive displays for Larry, just to get that ball and actually hit the shot.
Moy gets a 3 and has a chance for the 4-point play, and he's on the floor again.
Yep. That Zach Rice, though, came in crashing to stop him and did collide with him, but I think, again, it was a little dramatized there maybe, but did come down to block him and collided with him.
I got him with 3 threes in this game.
Yeah, maybe.
Free throw's good.
He's got a very nice shot. A guy that's 6'5" that can shoot from outside is just way too much to handle. For our team, probably.
Hutchison to Rice. Out to Loomis. Pulls up for the jumper. In and out. Gets his own rebound.
That was Hedrick got the tip.
Rice back to Ham, over to Hutchison. Can he save it? Yes, he can. Give to Larry Ham. Larry Ham to Rice, open for 3. Got it.
Zach attack getting 3.
And he is now went ahead of Chance Loomis in that 3-point race, 9-8. It is 33-17. Badger with 2:12 to play, second quarter timeout.
Yep. This one's, they can get back in this, Chuck. They just got to hang in there and have some faith and hit those shots. Take those shots. Make the shots and take them.
I'm happy they're shooting more tonight.
They got open. Zach Rice finally got open because of all those swing passes around the perimeter. So they finally found an open lane to shoot.
They're shooting more tonight. That's all I could ask. You can't win if you don't shoot.
Right. 33-17 with a couple minutes left to go in this half. We'll see if we can close the gap at all.
Ben and I will be right back here a week from tomorrow when we have Brookfield Warriors in town.
Right.
Saturday afternoon game.
That is not the next game for the Spartans, but
it's our next broadcast game.
It is our next broadcast game. They're playing Tuesday at Madison.
Hamilton's so open, but did not shoot. Burnett goes up, and another foul. Tim is not happy.
Hedrick, though, blocking Burnett. I mean, there's a huge vertical disparity between the two. Hedrick probably about 6'1", and Burnett about 6'6". So, but gets the foul call as well, going over the back.
Burnett. Oh, boy, they're a good free throw shooting team. Probably the best I've seen this year.
Hey, and that's probably why they're 9-0, right?
Yep, that might have a lot to do with it.
Again, just a reminder, join us for the halftime recap after the second quarter, brought to you by Conneaut Save-A-Lot. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices on West Main Road in the plaza.
Missed that one. 34-17, so it's a double up the score here for Badger right now. Now what? Charging foul.
Chance Loomis just kind of pushed off a little too much, and he's not going to get away with those. Coach needs to tell him that too. I mean, I know he's fighting.
So you
for him.
agree with the call?
I think
see
so.
it.
I think so. Yeah, you can't drive the player away with the other hand.
All right, Hamilton, unless you don't get caught.
Yeah, if you don't get caught, but in that moment, there's no way he wasn't seen.
Hamilton into the corner. Now Hamilton over here to Grisitano, misses. Look at Costin get way up there to get the rebound, and now we got a foul on them.
Big time play on the glass for Costin.
1:36 left in the second quarter. Spartans with 4 wins, 5 losses, but in a tough stretch now with Badger, Madison, Brookfield. That's 3 biggies.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah,
Costin,
tough stretch here. It's probably the hardest stretch on the schedule.
Over to Rice. Back to Loomis. Lost the ball out of bounds.
Yep. Another mental mistake for Conneaut. Loomis lets it slip through, and that's...
Here comes Max. Haven't seen him for a while. Went on vacation.
Yeah, he's got to be fresh, though, after that vacation.
Yeah.
He's got to be feeling pretty good.
Depends on where he went, what he did.
He's going to be guarding Moy. Yeah, what he did, right.
Hamilton into the paint. Now out to number 22. Misses that. Back up Hamilton. Good. Hamilton has 10.
Yeah.
36-17.
Moy has not been the problem for this team, but they know they keyed in on him.
And a turnover. Larry Ham is down. Gets up. Grisitano. Here goes a long bomb. Good for 3 by Hamilton. That's the 5th 3-ball hit by Badger in this game. Anzovitz, foul, Badger.
Yeah, good call, definitely. Number 10 comes just blowing through, tackles Max, but Max has been tackled many a times. He's tough. He'll get right back up.
And Max Gleason's going to go to the free throw line.
Oh, they're at the limit, that's why.
He's 1 for 3 on the season.
He hasn't had a lot of opportunities because he hasn't taken a lot of shots.
Well, he's got one here. Max Gleason. Oh, missed it.
No one's there to grab it.
Except Badger.
Yeah, except
Hamilton.
Badger.
Here goes the shot. No. Rebound Anzovitz. Outlet to Rice.
Oh.
And he can't get it to go. But it will stay with the Spartans. And they have 21 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, Zach, if he'd just gone right up with it, Unfortunately, it led him a little too much. That was a good outlet pass, but because he was fumbling with the ball too much, Moy came down and blocked it.
Androvitz goes up with a shot. He
Nope.
can't get it to go.
Take charge.
Moy. There goes that man again, and another 3 for Hamilton.
I mean, if they missed a few of those, I mean, this would not be the blowout that it is, but
16 points, and that ends the first half. And Badger with a huge second quarter, 42-17 over the Spartans. How huge was it?
Yeah.
29 points.
and only 5 for Conneaut. We'll come back for the recap right after this. We'll take this brief time out, but join us for the halftime recap on WOW Sports.
Not looking too good.
Too many 3 balls.
Ladies and gentlemen, coming up, we have the Ashland County Basketball Foundation's travel team, 3rd and 4th graders, travel basketball squad.
I knew that was.
This is the 2022-2023 3rd and 4th grade squad basketball. It includes number 3, Kristen Williamson, number 4, Emmett Deep, number 8, Carson Mitchell, number 10, Drew Deep, number 13, Noah Simonson, number 20, Bailey Nelson, number 23, Mindy Tadero.
Oh, the junior, yeah. The Pee Wee game?
These are your future Spartans.
Yes.
Coaches are Tony Passman, Tori Tadero, and Dan Simonson. Pass the ball.
In the gap.
In the hit the gap. Take the shot. Take the 3. We should wipe the scoreboard clean and put a scoreboard up for them. And I think we're back. I have no idea. Okay, and we're live here at Garcia Gymnasium. This is the Chris Brecht sponsored junior game. I'm not sure, it has an official title. Yeah, Steve's heckling the referee here a little bit. But to kind of recap the varsity game, as we got ourselves quite a good one going down here with some of the speed for these future Spartans.
Now keep an eye on that number 33. He's got some height on him for 4th grade.
Yeah, 4th grade, definitely. Quite a bit.
In our varsity game here tonight, looking at some of the scoring here for the Badger Braves.
I want to also mention this halftime recap brought to you by the Conneaut Save-A-Lot, not lower quality, just the lowest prices. Go ahead, Chuck.
Only 4 players have scored, but 3 big scorers. Brad Hamilton with 16, Preston Garasatano with 14, and Duncan Moy with 11. and the other point belongs to Cole Burnett at the free throw line.
Man.
For the Spartans, Rice has 3. It came on a 3-ball. Costin has 2. Chance Loomis had 6. All those came in the first quarter.
Right. Went cold
Gavin
after that.
Hendrick, a couple of free throws made in the first. Ben Anzovitz has a couple of points, and Larry Ham with a second quarter basket. That's it.
Well,
13-12 after one Badger, and then a 29-5 in that second quarter.
Well, I was just going to say that. I mean, that was really everything right there. We played them very tightly. Everyone's going to forget about that, but we played the Badger Braves tightly to within a 1-point deficit in one quarter, and then from there, like you said, a 29-5 run in the second quarter. We only scored 5 points. We didn't have the ball much either. We really turned it over too much to develop any good shots, and we didn't make a lot of the shots either. Chance Loomis went cold as well from shooting the ball. He was very hot in the first quarter, and then after that, it seemed like it just disappeared. We'll see. I mean, it's definitely a tough game. I mean, you could give the Dairy Queen player of the game to anybody right now. I got to say, though, Coach Tim said we got to key in on Duncan Moy. He took a couple big hits and a couple tumbles. I don't know about big hits, but he fell hard to the ground, more like he's kind of sacrificing himself getting to the basket. And he still played through the majority of the first half. I don't even think he was taken out hardly at all.
They hit 8 of 11 free throws. We hit 2 of 3.
Right. But Hamilton and Gracetano, they're the guys really right now you have to key in on. They're burning you under the hoop, which really shouldn't happen for the short guys to get under the hoop and burn you like that. And Hamilton shooting 3-pointers all day long and hitting them all over the place. They're a very good foul shooting team, as you said. They've hit almost all of them. 8 of 11, is that what you said?
8 of 11.
So that's it. I mean, other than that, you got 3 guys killing you with 42 points in half. They've done this with every team so far that they played. We talked about it in the pregame show, brought to you by Chris Breck State Farm Insurance Chris Breck State Farm Insurance here to help life go right. But we were talking about the opponents that these Badger Braves have played early in the season. Leetonia, they beat them week 1, November 29th, 57-13. Then they beat Memorial at Memorial 55-43 on the 2nd of December. Then Harding 80-37 early in the season after that. And then Shocker 71-30 beat them. Bristol 73-59. That's one of the more close games that they played. And stolen away by the white team. Fast break. And foul. Bristol 73-59. Maplewood at Maplewood 72-47. So you're catching the theme here that there's been no close games really by this by this Badger team. They've dominated every single team by 30 points or more. For the majority, a couple games there they only lost by or only won by 15 points or so, but that's the closest they've beaten another team. 78-39 against Jackson Milton. Champion 72-47, and Aquinas from Louisville 62-56.
All the Conneaut Spartans need to do, Ben, is look at that scoreboard and see that they're down by 25 points at halftime, and think back to 2 nights ago when they were 24 points ahead at halftime, and the other team made a great comeback. So it can be done.
Yes, it can. Exactly. If you let up enough, and I can say one thing definitely, that this Badger team is coached really well. I mean, that's unfortunately it too. I mean, they're coaching. They're definitely coaching us pretty well right now. They're getting their guys in position. We don't seem like our players are in position where they need to be to develop these offensive possessions that they need right now, and they need to get a little bit better at that, getting in position, not throwing these balls away. They've had way too many turnovers. We've had quite a few of those this season, but definitely all game long so far they've had a lot of that. So a couple games to highlight on tonight. We don't have a lot of scores yet, but a couple games to touch in on what's going in around the league. Jefferson playing at Girard, Ohio tonight. Erie First Christian's playing Girard at 7:30.
Well, we should take an interest in that one and see how the What are they called? The Eagles?
The Eagles against the Yellow Jackets, correct. We're playing them 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Right here on this floor.
So you have to keep us posted on that one.
Chardon playing at Riverside tonight, 7:30, tip. Norwayne playing at Hillsdale. Hickory playing Franklin tonight. That one's too early to tell. Any score updates. South Range playing at Lakeview, Ohio. Matthews, there's a team we played, playing at Cardinal from Middlefield. None of these have scores yet, but hopefully we'll have some after the game or for our post-game coverage. Join us as well for our Dairy Cream Player of the Game at the end of the game. Youngstown East playing at Cardinal Mooney. Perry playing at West Geauga. Brooklyn playing at Berkshire. Geneva playing at Orange. Edgewood playing at Beechwood. And a couple games from yesterday, the girls played. Girard girls played at Seneca. Seneca won 57-12. Man, oh man. Northwestern girls beat the Titusville girls 56-15. And the Pymatuning Valley girls beat Bristol girls 53-30.
Do we have a record for Erie First Christian?
I don't know if I know it right off the top of my head, but I'll look it up.
I'm sure Matt Jarby back in the studio, if he's listening, will get that information into us. Is that right, Matt?
Yeah, he'll get it. He'll get it right back to us. They've lost a lot of their best players, I'll say. So they've definitely struggled. They are 4-2.
We are ready to start the third quarter, and the Badger Braves have a 42-17 lead. And right in front of us is Preston Giurasitano. He's been a big part of that onslaught with 14 points, and he will inbound the ball first. As we get ready to go here in about a couple seconds.
Yeah, the Eagles are 4-2 overall. They just beat Iroquois actually earlier this week. So
all right, we are ready to go. Third quarter is underway here at Conneaut. Hamilton had a big first half. Going to the hole is Moy, and he starts it off with a 2-point shot. 44-17.
Incredible backdoor pass.
Hedrick.
Oh, almost
Anjovitz fights with another player there from Badger, and they get it. Giurasitano missed it. Hamilton's there for the rebound.
Yeah, it was a 2-on-1, so Hamilton comes up with a rebound on the missed shot. But good defense by Anjovitz.
Hamilton over to Flowers. And what do we got here? Referee was in my way.
Yeah, foul against Hedrick. I think Burnett's going to the line.
Going to send Burnett to the line where he's 1 for 2. Don't forget, that free throw is good. Don't forget, at the end of this game, Ben Jarby will select a Dairy Queen Player of the Game for the Conneaut Spartans, and we'll also have an interview on the TV side. That one is up short. Here comes Rice. Give to Ham. Over to Chance for 3 in the corner. Got it.
Nice shot for Chance. He's getting back in the scoring column and opening it up again. We're at 20.
And he's 1 point away from making it 9 straight double-digit games. Moy hits for 2.
And that was just too easy for him.
They've got 3 big guns. You don't know who to key on.
Yeah, right. That's why they're so good.
Larry Ham up, blocked.
Blocked by Burnett.
Moy for 3. Bang.
He's got a good shot. Honestly, he doesn't even need to drive to the basket. He was trying to get the ball into to the basket as close as he could. He doesn't even need to worry about it.
Way over the other side, Anjovitz. Rice way over here to Loomis. Loomis up with a shot.
Oh.
No. Anjovitz comes up with it. Fights it back out to Ham for 3. Top of the circle, no.
And Unfortunately, Anzervitz should have just taken the shot when he got the rebound, but decided to bring it back out and dish it off. Questionably there.
Flowers' shot is no good. Anzervitz left sideline. In the lane. Out of bounds. Conneaut ball.
50-20. Badger with the lead. 5:40 to go in the third.
Underneath, Larry Ham hooks it over the iron, no good.
Tried to get it over Burnett, and tough to get it over top of him, but just a little too much.
Hamilton for 3. Goes in, and a foul to go with it.
Wow, it went in too. Yep, so he's going to line for a 4-point play.
His third triple of the game, and he now has 19 points.
Oh, it did not go in, okay.
Yeah, it went in.
Okay, they didn't mark it, is what I...
Well, we've been having that issue here this year at the scorers table. I don't know what's been going on.
What's going on over there? We got to talk to them.
Free throw is good. Hamilton has 20 points.
They have really not missed their foul shots at all.
No. No, they have not. Anzervitz drives and scores.
Nice. Anzervitz, quick release down low. He just needs to not put it on the floor and go up with it and make those shots.
Hamilton to Moy in the paint. Moy, oh, great move. What a move. You can see why he's ranked there up near the state elite. 5:02 to play, third quarter, 56-22, the Badger Braves.
Yep. It's, Moy now starting to get his total. I think Coach told him, hey, you can take some of these shots now to kind of get your scoring column back in there, pad your stats a little bit. So, sorry, not Coach Chuck, but we'll call you Coach Chuck. As Chuck was just talking about.
The players probably call.
Yeah. At the end of the game, we're going to interview a player of the game sponsored by none other than the Conneaut Dairy Queen. Of course, the blizzard of the month is the Reaches Take 5. You got the cheeseburger deal all through the month as well. 2 for 5 singles and 2 for 7 doubles. Dairy Queen ice cream cakes for all occasions as well. Brighten up the family with a couple treats to bring home. And we'll be looking forward to that interview after the game.
All right, Anzervitz off his hands.
And, Hedrick tried to bounce past it over these big guys. No way, though, that it was going to get to Anzervitz cleanly.
All right. Now what? Tim did not like that call. Lucky he didn't get a technical, huh?
Yeah. I actually looked down. I missed that completely.
I did too.
Okay, it's Garrisitano.
All right. Hamilton into the corner is Garrisitano. Moves inside up with a jumper. It is going in.
Oh man, that one went in, and I did not think that was ever going to.
Isn't it funny how theirs goes in?
Yeah, they just have the touch. They have the touch and the. Oh. And well, you can't do that, but I can stand with Conneaut.
22 points. That's just not.
Yeah.
That's just
not cutting it.
That's just. It's just not good.
Not good. Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
We're
not getting the shots, Chuck, because we're not even getting the ball in position to shoot. We got to get the ball up court, and really the only thing we're getting right now is the easy under the basket stuff if we get it.
This is 3 points away from a 40-point game.
It's a good team, I'll tell you what.
Kind of wonder.
They had some 40-point blowouts this year. We're not the only ones.
Why some of the dogs haven't been called off at least for a couple minutes in this quarter.
Yeah. I think the strategy is, from what I've seen in high school basketball, play your heart out for 3 quarters, and then the fourth quarter they'll probably take it a little easier and take the starters out.
Yep, that's true. Well, you know what one announcer used to say, one national announcer in football used to say, when you had games like this, the other team just has to get better.
Yeah, they just have to get better.
All right, Anzervitz with the ball.
In baseball.
Baseline jumper. Missed it.
Oh.
And again, Burnett hits the floor. Badger hits the floor quite a bit, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, Costin came crashing in and tried to get the rebound. You got to get there before the ball gets in the other hands, not after. So unfortunately, we're getting there just too late. It's all about timing. That's all life is, right, Chuck?
Yeah, you got it. Under 4 to play in the third. Things haven't gotten any better. Here goes a Gersatano 3. Off the iron, no good. I want to see Noah get in the game. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, he will, I think, in the fourth quarter, probably. Max only played a couple minutes there at the end of the half.
I'm trying to think, though. When you're on JV and varsity, there's a certain amount of quarters you can play. So you may have a point. Loomis into the forecourt. Give to Anzovitz. We know one thing for sure, though. Anzovitz has about 5 quarters left to play. And then he's done for the year.
Yep.
Costin. Give to Larry Ham.
Nice
Good
steal.
hustle by
Nice
Costin.
steal. Yep. He lost it, but then he gets it back with a steal.
Hutchison goes up. Can't get it to go. No foul call. Ball loose on the floor. Costin tries to come up with it.
Yeah. He called a timeout.
And a timeout is called.
He said he called a timeout instead of a jump ball. And I got 59. Now they rolled it back to 58. So calling timeout. Can't lose the ball, right, Chuck? If you're a Badger, you got to hang on to that ball. So this timeout brought to you by Conneaut Savings Bank. Stop and ask about online and mobile banking. They make banking transactions fast and easy. CSB and Conneaut and Ossenberg.
58 is correct. Like I say, we've had scoring issues this year. I don't know what they're doing at the clock there.
We got to talk to a couple of these girls over there. I'm not sure who they are, but
no, it's not him. It's not them putting the scores. It's Dave putting up the score on the scoreboard.
Oh, Dave's still running it. Okay. Well, we got to talk to Dave then. Mr. Simpson, you will be addressed after the game.
Boy, with another 3.
Man.
5 of them. He has 5 triples.
Nope. That was just bad. The whole thing was bad.
Not only does he have 5 points, but he now has 23 in the game. 5 3-pointers and a total of 23 points in the game. They've got 2 guys with 20 or more points. We're trying to get a guy with 10.
Well, they've only got, what do you say, 4 scores in the books?
A dunk try by Moy. That one didn't go, but they still get the rebound. Hamilton for 3. Short. He did travel. Tim is right. Up with a shot. Who made that? Gersatano?
I think so, yeah.
He's got 18.
I got shrouded by a couple of our own players.
This is a 41-point game.
Yep. Coach Tim just said, hey, you got to call it fair here. You got to clean it up, the referees.
Rice to Anzovitz. Anzovitz turns, shoots, misses.
We're just not making anything now.
Hamilton over to Gersatano. Gersatano along the baseline. Can't get around Rice. Inside to Burnett. Puts it up. No. Traveling violation.
Man. Okay. I thought it might be jump ball, but.
Yeah, only 4 scores tonight. Unfortunately, 3 of them got a ton.
Yeah. That's all that you need, I guess.
We only have 4 scores as well.
Well, they're that efficient, though, too. I think that's the other key part, is that they're efficient enough.
Check that. We have 6 scores. Anzovitz, I thought he stepped out of bounds. He did not, but he threw it away. He's not having a good game. Hamilton. Hamilton dribbling. Moves inside. Underneath. Ball taken away by Loomis. Loomis goes up with a jumper. Short. Rebound. Burnett. Outlet to Hamilton. throws for the bomb. No good, and the third quarter expires.
Yep. And
Do I have to say the score? Badger 63, Conneaut 22.
Yeah, and they did not score much in that quarter either. Again, only 5. We'll take this brief time out, but come back for the fourth quarter and more on WOW Sports. See who we bring out here. We got Larry's going to sit. Max is going to come in. And we're back at Garcia Gymnasium for fourth quarter.
Loomis with the ball. Give to Max Gleason in the corner. Pulls inside, now out to Rice. Give to Hedrick. Hedrick in the corner to Rice. Cross court to Costin. Costin back to Rice. He goes inside, goes up with a shot, and a foul. Zach will go to the line for 2 shots. First one by Rice is good. He's a good free throw shooter here at home. He's got 4 points. Rice again. And good again. Did they take it away? Took it away, I
lane
guess.
violation? Lane
Must have
violation.
been.
Yep. Got to take that point away. You can't let these guys have it.
All right.
It's a 40-point game. 63-40. I'm sorry, 63-23.
Moy up and in. 25 points.
He's got 25 now. He wasn't close for a while.
Loomis for a long one.
Nice.
Got it for 2.
2. Okay. It was
What that does is put him now in double digits
Yep.
with 11, which means 9 straight double-digit games. So we got something to talk about.
Yeah. Yeah, he's definitely been the answer for Conneaut when we need some type of scoring, but just not the driving force to keep us in the game.
Moy.
More than one player.
Gonna go around little Gleason, then underneath the Burnett, lays it in. Oh, came out, but puts it back up, no good. Back up again, no good. Ball saved by Gleason, and now what?
I think touched last by Gleason, probably out of bounds by us. They got the JV guys coming in, huh?
About time.
Yep.
I think Tim should do the same thing.
They'll get their chance. I think we gotta get some points on the board though, Chuck. We gotta get to 30.
Well, let's worry about getting to 20. Oh, we are at 25.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stolen away.
Here's Loomis on the drive.
Oh.
Missed it.
Man, I haven't seen him dunk the ball yet, and he almost went for it there.
He tried to dunk earlier in the year, if you remember.
Yeah. He's, yes, he did.
Oh,
and
you are right about what you said about Chance and me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I noticed that on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. I bet you $1 million. I can see it. I can see the glimmer.
Here comes the Badger Braves. Now they got a Flowers with the ball. Everybody else is new, like this one. And number 15, Mason Eckert, makes a 3.
Man, they're getting good shots from all over.
10 triples. We have 1. We have 2.
That'll get you right there. We're not taking the triple shots either.
No. Lisa Rice is going to take one. Nope.
Nope. Well, but Gavin gets the rebound.
Yes, he does, as he usually does. Little Max goes up.
Nope.
Can't get it to go. It's all right, Max. We need you on the football field more. Here goes a long one again. And no good. Up and in by 10, Flowers. He was a starter, and it's his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, he really committed more
Here
fouls
comes
tonight.
my boy Noah. And Loomis missed that shot. Huya's going to come in.
Yeah, look close, though.
Looks like Ganzovit's going to come in. Why not? He doesn't have much time left.
Yep. Exactly.
Another 3. Got another one.
Yeah, he played the JV game, correct? I think he had quite a few shots like that in the JV game.
11 3-point buckets. That reminds me, the San Antonio Spurs head coach. What's his name?
Popovich?
Yes. Did you see what he had to say?
No.
Loomis up and in.
Nice
Loomis.
move. Like a swim move for Loomis.
They got beat by the Knicks the other day
Right.
on a bunch of threes, and he's a little bit upset about the 3-ball. He says, why don't we just have 4 balls and 5 balls now, because it's so easy for those players to make the 3-ball.
Right. Yeah, it's becoming too easy.
I think what he was trying to say is back the lineup.
Back the lineup, yeah. I mean, for someone like Steph Curry, it's way too easy. I mean, if you can make half-court shots that easily, there's no difference now. They're taking 40-foot shots now.
Nick Barr will inbound.
They might.
Oh, who you liking this week, Ben? Browns or Steelers?
I like the Browns overall on paper, but you got to play it on the turf, right? I hate to quote you.
Yeah, right.
But and also the Clowney thing, unfortunately, I think just gives a little bit of a bad vibe. Right now, the energy's low. Hey.
Yeah. $11. Noah Ham.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, okay. I want Gavin. I'll take Gavin. Yeah, Gavin. Hedrick. 24. Number 24. You got it.
Well, here's number 33. I don't see that on the roster. Do you, Ben?
No. And Eric's checking in for Nate Costin. He's done for the night.
And that first one went in, right?
I think, yes, it did. Yes. Because we were at 73.
And that one does not go in.
Conneaut really needs to get to 30, Chuck. They're 3 away.
I wonder who that 33 is. All right, Anzovitz, we figure he would be playing. Why not, right, Matt?
Right. Yeah. Yes.
Ben. Anzovitz in for 2.
A long 2. Yep. Giving him a couple more for the night. Under a minute left to go.
All right, it's just a half a minute left. 33, way over here to 30. Is he going to try a 3?
Oh,
he
yeah.
is, and he missed it.
Oh, but they get the rebound.
I'm surprised that they shot that. Let's see if Noah Ham can come up with a basket. He drives. He'll go to the line at least, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yep.
Yeah, I decided to take Noah Ham just to talk about his great JV game.
Oh. And
we'll talk a little bit about the varsity game too. And you have who? Gavin Hedrick?
yeah, they didn't inbound the ball, and then the clock ran out.
And that's the ball game. So the Badger Braves take this one 74-29.
Yep.
That's an all-time, not an all-time, but a season low this year.
And we're going to stay right here, actually, because I'm going to be joined, I believe, right after this by Gavin. Yeah. Hey, thanks. Hey, good to see you. Hey, good game, man. And yeah, I'll get that for you. What's going on with this again? And I'm joined by my boy, Gavin Hedrick. Hey, man, come on in. And let me flip it over here. How many did Gavin have, by the way?
Gavin had 2.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I saw 8 there. And we're joined live, the Dairy Queen player of the game tonight, Gavin Hedrick, man. I got to say, you only had 2 points tonight, but it's all about the intangibles tonight. It was a hard game overall. I mean, this team had a lot of really good players. That Moy, they had great players from number 3, a great shooting. What do you think the task was tonight to get out there on the floor? Like, what was your assignment tonight, really?
My job was to take care of number 32. He's the other big kid.
Yeah, you did a good job of that too. I got to say, like I think he only had a couple points, maybe 3 at the most, and most of them came from the foul line. What do you think about him? I mean, he's 6'6". I saw you block him actually. I think in the second or maybe early third. That was a good block. I mean, you're what, 6'1"?
6'1", about there.
Yeah. So I mean, have a guy 5 inches taller than you and be pretty dominant off the boards like that. You got probably 10 rebounds tonight, a block or 2. What do you think that was, I mean, tonight for you to try to go up against 2 guys that are 4 or 5 inches taller than you? Like, what was the thought?
Well, I knew coming in that he was going to be pretty big.
Sure.
So I just used my size, and that's really how I handled it.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, definitely pretty bigger. You guys are a lot bigger than these guys, you know, definitely on the midsection. You got a lot more strength than them. And you definitely showed it. Overall, what do you think the guys were thinking, though, tonight? I mean, like, you guys were really in there in the first quarter, 13-12. I really liked what I saw in that first quarter. You guys felt pretty good after that quarter, right, as far as the defensive job you guys did assignment-wise. You guys had to be feeling pretty good for yourselves. And then what was that like when your discussion was going into the second quarter? Like, we got this, guys, as long as we stick to our assignments, we're going to hold them to just a few more points, right? Was that kind of the thought?
Yeah, really, our main, I guess, plan was just to take care of number 5,
Sure.
Brandon Moy, or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
after the first quarter, he really
Duncan
started to
Moy.
heat up.
Yeah.
Duncan Moy,
Yeah. Brandon Moy he's like an NBA player, right? I think.
I don't
There's
know.
a Brandon Moy or Brandon Foy. Anyway.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. Anyway, he was good, but honestly, that Hamilton, number 20 was pretty good. He good
longer
shooter. Yeah, longer hair guy. Number 3. He could shoot.
good.
Yeah, he was pretty good. He got underneath the basket. You guys just had a really good team tonight, but I think, unfortunately, you guys did a lot better than what the score shows, and I think you guys need to carry that through the weekend, I hope.
Yeah.
Tell the guys that, definitely. You guys played a lot better, especially think about that first quarter, and I think definitely the depth of what you guys played with against this Badger team was kind of a little bit of the problem maybe, where you guys were feeling a little more fatigued in the second quarter. You
Yeah.
played almost the whole game, right? I mean, so, I mean, you held your own quite a bit there, so I got to give you a lot of credit in that one. Yeah, so looking forward to the season, like, you guys have played the game really well. You're 4-6, but you guys are just hanging on to 500, though. You guys are just a couple games outside of that. What's your mindset to at least get above 500 and try to finish? You got a tough stretch coming up here with Madison coming up. You guys want to try to finish at least 2 out of 3 in these 3 games, hopefully?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Madison's going to be tough, but I think it's winnable.
Sure.
And I think tonight they scored too many points. Like,
Bring it up a little more.
we're way better than what the score says, so
Sure.
I think it's going to be the same for Madison. I think we'll definitely give them some competition and hopefully win.
Yeah, definitely on the road, but I definitely think you guys can definitely win that game. And we'll be seeing you against Brookfield on Saturday. We're not coming to Madison, but we'll see you Brookfield again at home. That will be a tough game as well, but winnable, especially on the home court. What do you think about that JV game, too? Noah Ham, I don't know how well you know
man.
Noah, but, man, that was an intense JV game, right?
Oh yeah, the JV game was great. I mean, I didn't see a lot of it because I was in the locker room, but came out there and seen what happened, and it was a great game.
And it gave you guys energy going into the start of it,
definitely,
right? You guys
definitely.
were really fueled up, ready for that one. So
Yeah.
great game overall. Sorry it didn't go your way. And we'll see you next week and rest up for the weekend. Thanks,
All right.
Gavin.
Thank you.
Gavin Hedrick, our Dairy Queen player of the game. He had a really good game tonight. He played 32 really well, the bigger opponent, but Gavin always plays up to his opponent's talents and their size better than most, I'd say. He's very good at that. And unfortunately for Conneaut, they just couldn't quite keep it all together. 70. Oh, I didn't. What was the final score, Chuck?
79, or make that 74-29.
74-29 final. So I did have it right on the sheet. So overall, I talked to Gavin. He very calm about it. He knew the assignment. His assignment was to neutralize number 32. And I think he did that really well.
He only had 2 points, number 32.
I told him that. He played him really well. And for being a guy that's 5 inches shorter than him, he blocked him, I think, once or twice. He got a whole bunch of rebounds off the glass over him, really held him in check. Moy was a different story, but, you can't just key in on one guy. When you have Hamilton and Grassitano, I think it's really tough to kind of key in on that much talent on this team. But definitely was a really tough, really good team. You see why they're 10-0. Definitely. You see
very much so.
Now you see it, definitely. Their three-point shooting was superb. Their foul shooting was even better.
They don't have a lot of scorers, but the ones who do score a bunch.
Right, exactly. A lot of talent from those three, the big three for them.
That Duncan Moy, he ended up with 25, 23 for Grassitano, and 20 for Brad Hamilton. 3 players with 20 or more points. Chance Loomis led the Spartans with 13 points, and we must say he also had a 3-ball, which ties him with Zach Rice. They each had a 3-ball, so they're now tied at 9. And for Chance Loomis, with those 13 points, 9 straight games now double digits.
And this was one of those games that hit that record was in jeopardy because they only got 29 points. I was hoping they'd get at least 30, 31, but they didn't inbound the pass there at the end. The referee didn't let them have it. I think they just wanted to let the game run out, and that was a little bit of a shame. But as the game ends there, 74-29, and some games around the league. I really don't have a lot of scoring updates. Norwayne is leading Hillsdale at half, 36-27. Franklin is leading Hickory 12-14. Jenner McLean lost tonight, so that's another good one as well. Jenner McLean falling the almighty and toppling. I believe their first loss this season. Perry against West Geauga, 27-21 at half. Beechwood over Edgewood in the third quarter, 45-44.
And PV beat Edgewood the other night, by the way.
Okay.
Pretty big.
Oh, nice. PV's been surprising. They've been up and down all over the place.
Still trying to figure out how they lost to Fairport Harbor.
Fairport Harbor. It was just it was a back-to-back week, right?
It was short turnaround, a night game into an early day game.
Right. So, but still, you think they would have mustered it out, and they kind of wonder about that. So I think that's all the scoring updates I have.
Did you get an Erie first score?
It's still 0-0, but they're playing at Girard. They're 4-2 on the season. I got you, Bob. So, yeah, they're 4-2 on the season. We'll be looking forward to them. But Madison's coming up on Tuesday. We're not going to that game.
Billy, that's a 5 o'clock tip, right?
5:30 at Madison. Gavin said that was a very winnable game, he thinks, and they definitely have the utmost confidence that they're going to pull that one out. So we'll see.
Let's see.
I just told them it'd be nice to win at least one of the 3 games between, obviously we lost tonight, but next week you got Madison, you got Brookfield. You want to win one.
Right. You can't always go what it looks like on paper. Sometimes you got to see how it turns out on the hardwood.
Yes, you got it. I love that. We're going to keep that alive for the rest of the season, I promise you. But from all of us here tonight, Conneaut Spartans fall to 4-6 on the season. 74-29 was the final score against Badger. Badger goes to 10-0 on the season. They're on the top of their charts in Northeastern Division 4. So our Dairy Queen player of the game was Gavin Hedrick. It was great talking to him. We'll see you on Saturday. That's an afternoon game, right? 1 o'clock JV. Thank you, Billy. And we'll see you guys then for Saturday against Brookfield here at Conneaut Garcia Gymnasium. All of us here, have a great night, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Conneaut Spartans basketball on WOW TV, 1360 and WOW 102.9. And always free. Brought to you by our great Spartan sponsors, Conneaut Dairy Queen. Enjoy lunch, dinner, or a delicious treat soon at your Conneaut DQ. Chris Breck State Farm Insurance, here to help life go right. Conneaut Savings Bank. Come grow with us in Conneaut and Austinburg. University Hospital Conneaut Medical Center, celebrating 100 years of advancing the science of health and the art of compassion. Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices.